Alright. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Sunderland Football Manager 2021 Road to Glory series. And yes, we've come to the end of Season 2, and it's a promotion. I think, and not just a promotion, a title win. 2 title wins in a row, which is massive. It's an upgrade from last year. I wanted to do that this year. Last year we did Blackburn starting in the Championship, got promoted to the Premier League, and that went pretty smoothly as well, that whole series. If you want another series that's similar to this one, and you've been enjoying this one, and you liked FM20, definitely check that one out with Blackburn. But this was like an extra step. We dropped to League 1, we got promotion. Promotion the first season, won the title, standard stuff. We've done the same again. Premier League next season, we're going to show a bit about that, but it's been a pretty good season. We weren't perfect. Like, we had losses and draws, not like we won every single game. That's weird to say anyway, because you don't normally see that. But from the evidence, the evidence we saw, I think we were the best team. We were just too strong, not just in attack, because you look Middlesbrough at 88 goals. They are going to be, well, it could be decided on the final day if they're going to make it. But defensively, we're outstanding. 29 goals against in 45. Like, that's incredible. Like, when you think about it, that's a very, very good effort. But what now? We've got him promoted. We've got one more game to play, but we have got our budgets for next season. How much are we going to have? Let's find out. So here it is. Chris Dunphy. Don't forget, we got the takeover. Someone told me as well, and I think I mentioned it, did I, in the last episode, that first season that you would get a little bit of money, but once you get promoted from the Championship to the Premier League, you're going to get a big influx. And I would say this is a decent influx. We're going to have 500k on the wage budget and also 36 million. So if we see how that's looking now, 300k, so that means it's 500. So we're spending 200k at the moment, if my mathematics are correct, on the players, but we have that much available, and I'm not sure we even need. We could rotate a little bit of it, but I wanted to leave because it's kind of a flat figure. It's nice to see. Are we going to be able to? We could probably get up to 40 million. So say we have about 40 million to spend for next year, and considering players' contracts will run out as well, that will increase the wage budget a little bit more. So I reckon, say we have about 40 mil to spend in the Premier League. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. So out of any of the guys we have on, contracts or on loans, and someone like a Dalamura, who we have as a optional future fee, 6 million, that's a little bit to cut into it. I want to go for experience first season as well, so we've got to see about that. But Joe Galhard, he's yet to be signed. Like, he's only on loan. We've had him for a couple seasons now. He was incredibly good in League 1. This year, he hasn't scored as many goals, but to be fair, he only started 9, came off the bench 18 times. So I don't think it's the same comparison, but it's been a harder level, that's for sure. Do you spend that money? In comparison, 4.8, that's pretty miniature. And then, Sanderson's already moved. Kenny McLean, I can't remember. No, we didn't have anything for him there, and that is... Yeah, obviously we didn't have one. No, or was it ridiculously high? No. I think that would have been the option if we put it in the contract anyway. It's something like 40 million. So, yeah, anyway, that's what we got. And obviously, don't forget, we had all those younger players coming through. Good for the future. So that's what I mean. We got a decent amount. And we're going to see that today. So, because we've got it sewn up, we've got the title, we're going to play not just some of the young boys, a lot of the young boys. Greenwood already counts as young, but he's first team as well. He mix of both. Brennan, I really think he's the highest potential out of them all. Talked about him before. We signed him, from Harrogate Town after they signed him for £500. We still only signed him for 115k. Well, his value right now is only 60k, but he's going to go surely much higher than that. Look, he's very quick, can finish, good determination. Now he just needs to get first-team football. He's only 16 still, lads. He's only 16, so he's going to grow so much more. Morris, I'm not sure about Morris's future. What do you think? He's 400k, a decent amount of value in him. I'm not sure if he's Premier League quality. Let me know, not just on him. I don't want to mention a player, or I don't want to have to mention one specific player. Which players do you guys think? Which players? I'd love to see more of you guys get up in the comments about the save and what you guys think. I see some familiar names each time, but yeah, anyway, I want to get a lot of feedback from you guys. Which players do we keep and which players do we try and move on if they're... Yeah, I've already touched on it. When you get 2 consecutive promotions, that happens. Power, he's been one of the most consistent players. I wouldn't even say this season he's been amazing, though. See, look at the drop-off. from League One to Championship? What is going to be the drop-off from Championship to Premier League? Gomez is one of those few. He's Premier League quality, but in a Premier League team, he's just that quality. You know what I mean? He's just that level. So that's the thing. Like, you look, Crystal Palace, Schalke are after him. Because his physicals, I guess, are on my mind in the Premier League. Yep, he's class. But anyway, Powell, one of the other younger guys that we got through the intake in the previous year in League One, the League One youth intake, pretty high potential. He still needs to improve. These young guys, they need to get some game time. So we're giving him here today Wisdom. Yeah, but he's still going to play in at right back. But the defenders or centre backs, Bobby Chapman, he's really, really hard-headed. Literally. Armeni injured by Chapman in training. Look at a bruised head after a collision with Bobby Chapman. You know, you don't want one of your players to get injured, but Armeni, incredibly, like a short injury, not going to impact next season. He won't play today, but we're going to rest him anyway. And again, he's got interest, Fulham. You love to see development like that, don't you, lads? You love to see the growth. But Bobby Chapman, I really like the look of him. And I'm going to download the latest update for this skin to start the next season. So it's going to look a little bit different, but it's, by the same creator of the skin. So it's like a little improvement on it. So 187 centimeters though. He's, good height. But anyway, Bobby Chapman that was, not Armeni. 187 centimeters. Yeah, he's very, very good. And then his maybe a future teammate. I mean, he's a teammate right now, but Joey de Jong, the Northern Irish Dutchman. It's interesting combination, but so well-rounded for 17 years old, if we talk about that. And we probably want to give him a new contract as well. A little bit longer, I'd say. So I might think about that. Don't want him to be, running out his contract for next season. So that's going to happen. And also we brought in Patterson. One of our keepers, I don't know who's going to be our future keeper. It's going to be interesting. I reckon we need to try and make one of those signings. That's going to be really, really big. And we're going to leave it there. Those are going to be the starters, really. Brad Bulmer, we know about him. This year's intake, incredibly talented. Realistically, we have to probably develop him as a right winger, not that star striker. Unfortunately, 7 finishing, composure. He's probably not going to be a striker. He's not going to be a striker, but that's okay because we've got the likes of Brennan, Greenwood. I think we're going to be good without, having our intake player as the, striker coming through. So, and next year, do we go 4-2-2 again? 4-4-2 again. Had a little change here because Morris, when Morris needs to play instead of the other. See, we're not using Nelson or Gaha. We're getting these young guys, give these younger guys a chance. But Aidan O'Brien, he's a bit unhappy now. He wants a new deal as well. I don't know. All these guys, they're players running out their contracts. So let us know. Let us know what you guys think. But we'll get through this game and look at 4 squad number. How about this? I think De Jong is a bit... Look at it. The top 16. So these are just going to be temporary numbers. So we're not going to take too much out of this. Maybe Johnny Brennan, a striker. Give him number 19. Powell, 21. Then Brad Bulmer, 26. Let's go into the match now. Ready for this one. It's exciting as well because we've won the title. We're playing a lot of young guys. Who's going to stand out? Because it's not just like a friendly or something. This is still, a decent match. Sheffield United got some decent players. Decent. That's the description. So hands together. Can we talk about winning the title or something? We'll say outstretch arm. No, you can't say it like that. Okay. Do it for the fans. Yeah, and Sheffield's in 9th. Give him one last performance to cheer for. Ugh. I was going to say, Greenwood, great reaction. Johnny Brennan motivated. I'm looking at Bobby Chapman. He looks a bit interesting so far. Oh, look at that. All he needs is a good manager's talk. Yeah, and he's looking excellent. He's looking excellent now. Okay, attackers will leave as they are. That's not too bad. So... we got the goalkeeper situation is interesting. Interesting though. Anthony Patterson, I don't think he's going to be good for next season. Obviously, the first time really using him. But I don't think we have a guy that's going to be, a younger guy coming through that will be able to start. Yeah, it's interesting. Obviously, Hitz was on loan. So, hey, let's see what we got today, boys. Let's see what we got. What have we got? Let's take a look. De La Vega. There's a ball in. It's going to be tough because we have dropped, we've dropped a lot of players out. Okay, let's see. What are we going to generate from this attack? As I said, who's going to be the standout player? Oh, what a ball, Greenwood. More of the same. More Sam Greenwood to get 30 goals. Wanted to get that as well, and we did. So, yeah, if we get like a win here with the players we are starting, a lot of the younger guys, I wouldn't say they're championship quality yet. Johnny Brennan may be close. But Gomez, when you got Gomez and Greenwood, still want to have those couple stars on the pitch. He's just a clean finisher. He's just so composed. He's finishing, it's like the FM21 beta when like scoring everything. Just about. He finishes to that level. Very happy with his work. So, still a lot of the game to play. We're only 20 minutes. We're only 20 minutes through. De La Vega. De La Vega from range. Straight at Patterson. Straight at Patterson there. Well done. My question was, I wonder how high that potential is going to take him. That's, a good rating. He's potentially be a championship keeper in the future. You see what I mean? So, yeah, I'm not sure. He probably needs a spell of being loaned out and playing regular football. 21 is still young for a keeper, to be fair. That's probably like 19, maybe for an outfield player, in terms of experience and where they're at in their careers. Wisdom. Now, Gomez. Not the greatest ball by him. Now, Fleck. De La Vega! I don't think many keepers would have saved that. They had too much power. And hold on, how good is this boy? What? Did you see that hit? That was just a sweet hit. Wow. Ender Stevens has picked up an injury as well. Okay, who's at fault? Could it be yeah, I don't know. How he could prevented that more, but Pedro. Man, that was just a good goal. He's an inside forward, they're good goals. Oh, he's United player. Pedro de la Vega, signed by United in the save, 6 million from Argentina. Yeah, well, looks alright. I wouldn't say his attributes are crazy that you see him smashing long shots all the time, but that happened. That absolutely happened. We'll try and encourage the boys. Okay, a bit happier. After that, let's see. We're going to show some more. To get another goal here. Wisdom. Long throw. Can it be one that works? Not yet. De Jong. Gomez. Powell. No, I want one of those young lads to get a goal. Like, it would just be fitting. It really would be fitting, and who knows where their career will go from there. Now it's Power. Whips it in. Ramsdale got to it, though. Got to that well. It's half time. It's 1-1. We're going to go. Your media's given us credit because I didn't say that from the start. And again, still very tame. Majority of the reactions. I have faith in you. Reasonable. Where are we? I have faith in you. Okay. That's pretty good overall. A lot of the players motivated. Come on, let's finish off with a win to celebrate the title and promotion to the Premier League and 40 mil to spend next season. That's what I'm excited about, right? Yeah. Kitolano goes long. Not quite. There's Norwood. We've got a very inexperienced side. So it's going to be hard to take control of the match. But I want to go attacking. Yeah, that was probably the highlight. So take out player defense. Let's be a little bit more direct. Be more expressive. Let's go. The Fleck, he was nice and patient. Waited for me to change my tactics. To change some instructions. Good bloke. Anyway, Greenwood. Oh, come on. Play it back. Play it back. Greenwoods. You've got enough goals this season. Now, the highlight is still going. It's still going. Gomez. Brennan. Morris. Show some composure, lad. Give me some confidence for next season. Give me some confidence. He's not a young player. So we're gonna see if he's gonna be good enough for a Premier League. Maybe as a backup player, maybe rotating. But I feel he needs the confidence to start a game like he's done here. And we needed that. If he didn't show something today, maybe it would have been in the question. And he looked very composed there. If we just see it for another time. Brennan, though. That's close. But I reckon it was, Basham keeping him on. And that was a really, really tidy finish. I reckon Brennan's look really comfortable. But even before that assist, he's looked good in constructing the attacks and the build-up, playing passes and all that. He's looked good. Do you see that in his attributes? Yeah, you totally do. 13 passing, his first touch is decent, 11. Determination, anticipation, composure, some good mentals as well. Keep in mind, he's 16. He's 16. Alright. Loving the work. He just looked really good on the ball. He hasn't looked out of place. Maybe a couple others have. Kitolano, neat, and Morris again. That wasn't a good pass. That wasn't good. That wasn't... Oh, and we get really lucky. We get really lucky, boys. And with 30 minutes remaining, we have got Brad Bulmer on the bench. We are probably going to take off David Powell. As much as I want to give him game time for Brad Bulmer coming on. For Brad coming on is right wing or striker, which... Oh, maybe not then. Maybe Greenwood. You would hate Greenwood to get a late injury at the end of the season and long term as well. So just cut that out. Yeah, Brad Bulmer. Only 1 star right now, but he kind of would have to have that, to be honest, at this point in his career. And I reckon everyone else on the bench, they're not really youngsters as such. So, yeah. We'll probably leave that for the last change of the game. Just so these younger guys, or the young guys we have out there, yeah, give them the game time. And see what they can hold. Yeah, did that right. Let's see what he does. Because he's still natural as a striker, regardless if he hasn't got the best finishing. And here he is. Maybe he can set it up. Oh, maybe. Oh, that would have been perfect. Maybe that could be as his role as a striker as well, setting up for the other, his partner. You never know. You never know. Oh, we're winning right now. Let's just keep it up, lads. Let's go get a win here for the young boys. Come on. Save this. Patterson's done alright. He could almost get player of the match today. Well, he might do. If there's no other goal, he might, unless he concedes, of course. I reckon he's going to get player of the match. Again, maybe he's showing me. He's like, Gaffer. He's like, you can start me in the Premier League. But yeah, no, we probably need to get someone like Hits and experience again. Morris, set it up. Bulmer on debut, no Powell. Who's going to be the one? Oh, I'm a bit frustrated that none of the... Wait. Yeah, Brennan got an assist. Gomez got an assist. Morris goal, Greenwood goal. It's the, more regular first-team players in Morris and Greenwood. I would want one of the other younger guys to score. Yes. Well, there you go. He probably won't get the player of the match now. Patterson, as I said, 2 conceded, and we're not winning. That probably takes him down a peg. Well, that's all right. With the amount of chances they were creating, they were probably going to take one of their corners. That probably brings him down a bit. Patterson now didn't even get time to see anything. All right. It's O'Connell. Or Power. Oh, look at blocking. Of course, 2-3 blocks, and it goes back to them. We're already in the Premier League, FM. You can't take anything away from us. We got top. All right. Come on, Brennan. Well, I'm just wanting another goal. Who's going to get a winner late? Brennan. Could this be a sign of the future? Brennan, compose. Kitolano, who's it going to be? Come on, FM. Come on. We need the storyline. We need... maybe not yet. You're going to make us lose. As I said, my reaction before, because I was expecting a goal when I said that. We're in the Premier League. And we've got all this talent that's going to be... Yes, I'm not salty at all. As I said, we're in the Premier League. That's why we're playing these younger guys. And we're still going to celebrate the title win. I just want to... you guys know what I mean. You guys know. We just want to see some signs for the future. But I think regardless, if they score... if any of our players score in this last 5 minutes, there's still been signs. They've shown signs. Regardless. You just love to see a goal down to one of their names. Come on. On their debuts, But I think... Gomez, you... Told you I get mad. But you got to hold back. Chapman. Powell, well done. He's done okay. Play it. Or just run. Get it to Bulmer, the youth intake player from this year. I said he can't finish. I mean, I was just judging off his attributes. Oh, it's BB. It's BB, Brad Bulmer. Brad, the interception by Powell, though. You got to give credit to that because that goal would not happen if it wasn't for him. And then a pretty standard pass there it was. But clean finish. It's Brad Bulmer. How far can this lad go? Our top prospect. Oh, look, they want to see another replay. But Powell's work was... Okay, play. Thank you. Powell. He stayed on... He timed his run to perfection. They were on the same page. Yeah, okay, go. Why did it pause around? Neat finish. An amazingly tidy finish to make it 3-3. If we just talk about it for a minute. That's Brad Bulmer with 7 finishing. If that was against me, I'll be like, how's this guy scored against me? He's only got 7 finishing. What's up, FM? I would be like that, right? How's this 16-year-old with 7 finishing scored the late goal against you? But that's because he's got great potential. He's a player for the future, and not expecting a late winner. That was a late equaliser, and that's a showcase of the future. And there's no late celebrations, because I think, yeah, that did happen. That did happen when we confirmed the title. I don't like that. It should always be on the final day, because that's generally how I have it for videos. But anyway, it's more fitting on the last day and at home as well. But anyway, regardless, we've still got that success, and we finished off in a really good way. That for a majority started with those young players. Majority young players today. And they got us a result at the end. They had the mindset to get a late goal when we needed it. That was the thing. It wasn't a late winner, it was still a late equaliser, but when we were looking for a goal, they worked together and got it, and was a couple of our young intake players. Isn't that exciting, guys? This series, I'm absolutely loving it. Like, I'm playing it every single day. Videos, trying to get them out every day, but and now, you know, when there's a bit of a pre-season to play through and Premier League, I've got to be very cautious with it. So this is going to take, who knows, because I want to get it absolutely right. But I think that's what we did this season. I think I remember it took me a couple days, 2 or 3 days to get the start of this season starting, but hey, it shows the result now. Promotion joy for QPR, that's fair enough. Undeserved. Oh, Carl Robertson, you're a bit salty. It's just standard Sheffield United stuff, not being good enough. You're just mad that we stopped you. We stopped you from... Yeah, they could have... No, they wouldn't have, but snuck into the playoffs. We finished top. We don't need to worry about that anyway. We're not worrying about anyone else. Sam Greenwood. He's going to take us towards, in the future, to 2024. These younger guys... I don't think he gets a new contract yet, maybe some point next season, but valuable. We need more experience, though. When your best player, like best player for the season, I think we have to argue he's right up there, most goals, but he's 20 years old. A lot of inexperience coming into the Premier League, so Sergio Gomez really helped out with his assists, so let's continue to the end of season review. And here it is, Sunderland AFC, end of season review. 2 promotions in a row, Premier League football upon us, so the new arrivals. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at them. Sam Greenwood, signed permanently 4.2 million. He was 4.2 million from Leeds. Great, top average rating. Christian only played a few games. Yeah, decision whether to sign him or not. I'm not sure. Yeah, if he comes with enough of, or we just haven't seen him enough. Like we didn't have him for long enough to make a proper judgment. Then Marwin Hitz. I don't know. I don't know if he'd be loan again. I think we can step up and get someone a bit more better. Someone experienced, but better than him, you know what I mean? That's been the only annoying thing with this new feature. You can't click on your player and review him a bit, and you just come back to the same spot. Nelson, so we know, like we've seen these players all season. We'll see their stats. Nelson with the 10 goals, 10 assists. We know he's highly valued. Armini, yep, he's our player. 5 goals, very good from a centre-back. Kitolano, he got 2 goals to his name, 10 assists, and that was a very good transfer. Was that another... He was another free for... See, yeah, you have to check these sometimes. Yeah, I forgot for a second. We had some very, very good free transfers. So hopefully we can do exactly the same again. And yeah, Brennan, 150. We had a lot we brought in. Look at all these... all the players. So, yeah, obviously these were the standouts. The board, B-. Fair enough. I think it was a great season. Season to remember, for sure. another promotion. In the Cups, or FA Cup, I think we did close to as best we could, maybe getting to the final if it wasn't one of those off days. But yeah, board confidence, it's an A+ regardless. We get promoted. I think that's all we need to focus on there, finishing top again. I'd say we probably won't finish top in the Premier. That would be insane. We'll have to have a crazy window. But yeah, that's not even in the possibilities. Top 4 is going to be hard in itself. I reckon next season we've got to consolidate ourselves in the league. You've got to be responsible. And maybe the biggest win, 6-1 against Reading. That wasn't that long ago, actually. And match to remember was a 4-0. I guess you can't put those two together. I'd say the Reading one would probably still be a match to remember, how that was won 6-1. But it shows you how good we've been this season. And we just talked about in Kitalano as well. Yeah, top quality strike from the lad. So he was good. He was a good signing. We had a lot of good signings. I think you need that. So the sponsorship, 800k was last season, 555. But we had a lot. Overall, we had more. We actually had a lot more money. So, yeah, we made a lot more. The competition prize money, yes. Yeah, that was a big influx and broadcast revenue. Well, what about next season then? Talk about broadcast revenue. So, no new sponsorship deals. I wonder if we get some getting into the Premier League. Maybe a good chance for that. So, yeah, over 16,000 shirts sold. And look at these from my signings. Greenwood, yes. Gomez, a couple of the biggest ones there. So, yeah, Greenwood and Gomez, not just performing well, but see, that kind of ties in with, good for the finances as well. And that's how we lined up. Kind of, yeah, we did go 4-4-1-1 for a lot of the season, but we ended on the 4-4-2 again, where we looked very, very comfortable. I think we looked more dominant in attack with it, to be fair. And again, the accolades, like Sam Greenwood, look at this. Signing of the season, young player of the season, fans player of the season. Kitalano got the goal of... Out of all the goals Greenwood got, he couldn't get goal of the season, but Kitalano... Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? After, smashed 30 goals and he couldn't get goal of the season. That's what Kitalano... He'll be taking the piss out of it. He's got the banter for that. But, yeah, top... Skybet? League 1 top goal scorer. Joe Gahard. We were in the champ. I'm not sure if that's a bug or... Let us know. Let us know. That's an interesting one. But anyway, put some attention on Joe. He's... Again, do we sign him? He's been so much part of the story. I don't want to just... There's been a few players like that. It's an interesting one. Because I know we need to spend our money so wisely. So we just got to think about that. Heads up about right. So yeah, I'm going to get stuck into all this, guys. Look at this. Jones placed on the transfer. Ooh, Ricky J. Jones. But there's so many younger strikers available, and he's decent. Like, he comes with so much pace. Quality finisher as well. 15 finishing. Estimated cost 15 million. But that was when we scouted him. Now he's only 3 mil. Oh, you look at the teams interested in him. Like, he's still got growth in him. I think we've got to take a proper look at him. Like, if you say 3 million when at a point he was worth like that much to their team. It's an interesting one. Do we go for Jay Jones? That's what I mean. How many younger strikers can you have? Like, anyone else feel this in Football Manager? You see a good option available, like repeated good options, but you can't go for them all, even if they're good deals. He's one that's going to be in my mind for sure, though. See, he would be cheaper than Galhard, and is he going to be better than Galhard? Would you go for the guy you've had more connection with, or someone that's maybe going to be a little bit better than him? I don't know if he will or not, though. Yeah, it's all of this. The board, they're happy with the progress, grow the club reputation. We've done that. There we go. Look at all this. The performance. I got to take these in, when I'm not recording, and just read all the information. But I'll leave it here so you guys, you can pause if you want to take in, if you really like the stats and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I'll go on to this. I'll accept the vision. Fight bravely against relegation. Okay, see, that's what I mean. Expectations not that high for next season. But again, it's still play attacking football in the club culture. I'm going to address that again. If someone comes across this video, for Football Manager, we shouldn't be expected to continually play attacking football when we've got 2 promotions in a row. We can't be expected to play just those two things don't link together. I don't think expectation of fight bravely against relegation links with playing attacking football. That just doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, we'll just accept the vision. I don't want to cause any issues. I might want to counter that. It'll be interesting if that works, though. So that's the thing. Team leaders, Max Power, we've got to keep him on. We've got to keep a lot of players on. So let me know which players do we keep. We've got a lot of players. Okay, team meeting. Yeah, all of this I'm going to make all these decisions. The options to choose, there's a lot. There's like Portugal, Spain, England. Australia's not one of them, so you can't see those because my face is there. But I'll sort all these stuff out in due time, in due course. But we are going to to finish this off, look at this. All these awards. We're going to sort by expiring their contract. Because this is what we want to know. Forget about the loans. Apart from Joe Galhard. Do we sign him or not, lads? I don't know, man. Because right now he doesn't look Prem quality. I feel he's still going to look championship for next season. And for someone we're going to need to spend money on, it's a real big decision. I feel we need to spend on experience. We need to make our team a Premier League team for next season. So yeah, big decision. So 09 for me, 09 we're going to be letting go of. We didn't use him a lot this season. I think it's self-explanatory. A player we didn't use a lot this season. We got to let him go. He's on 3.4k. That's a little bit to free up. Remy Matthews, I wondered if he could be our backup keeper. Because he's going to be on a pretty cheap wage if we offer him on, I didn't offer, but you got offered the contract, just offer new contract to see how much he wants. He even wanted less, like 2 point something. So, yeah, that's in our mind. Just Scowen, though, he's on 6k right now. Probably going to let him go because once more, he wasn't a regular for us this season. Max Power's contract's running out. I think, yeah, he's been good. He's only 4k as well. See what he wants. I think Max has to get a new contract. Tom Flanagan didn't use. He only started 3 games. He's on 5k. So these add up on top of each other a little bit. Lyndon Gooch is a tough one. I said if we got to the Premier League, I'd give him a new contract. I am just wary about his quality. If he is going to be a Premier League player, that's the only thing. We can't get too tied in our emotions, but he still played well if you look at his games. Yeah, that's the only thing. And I guess this 6.6, that's when he was coming on. He only played 20 minutes, so you take that out of the equation. The games he started, he's actually done pretty well. Ooh, it's a tough one, man. It maybe depends how much he wants, because there's a slight concern he wants a new deal to reflect his ability, so maybe an increased wage. I'm not sure if he's a Premier League quality player, which is going to be my thoughts. But there is a bit of feeling attached to him because he's been pretty decent these first 2 seasons. But at the same time, he's only started 11 times this season. It's a big one. It's a big one. As good as these guys, it's been Aidan O'Brien. I feel there's less feeling towards him, if that makes sense, or less love towards him. Even though he was even more of a consistent player, you're like, that doesn't add up. But for me, his attributes in a similar way, he doesn't look Premier League quality. Too many 11s and 12s. A couple 13s, and mentals 14, 15. He doesn't scream a Premier League player for me. There's so many of these. We need a lot of signings. Lee, we're probably going to get, let go of. It's either him or Matthews. Whoever I can get on the cheapest wage, I'll keep as my backup keeper. Connor McLaughlin, he's going to go. He's on 4.k, there we go. 4.8k wage he is on, so free that up. See, he's on those 11s and 12s as well. That's what I mean. Chris Maguire's already agreed to go, and he's on 5k, so that's freed up. So anyway, I just wanted to show you all those options, and anyone else. Well, I did touch on a couple others that are contracted, but we're just gonna like a Carlton Morris. If we talk about his quality, we've got to see how much he's going to show in the league next season. I've got to get really got to get my mind in the transfer market. I'm going to take in what you guys have to say, and I'm going to try and do similar again because we made some good moves. So I'm going to look hopefully for some free transfers. I think we had enough on the youth players, but again, we got to make a couple moves if we are going to with someone like a Joe Galhart, and with a Delamura, he's got Premier League potential. Don't forget, he's like we got opportunity to sign a Premier League potential centre back. We got the contract there. But his contract expires the end of next season. So could we potentially get him cheaper in an actual negotiation? So, yeah, at a later date, all these details. So we're going to leave it there. You guys leave your feedback from what you see from our squad. But we've did it. And I'm really enjoying this save. Hopefully you guys are seeing it that way. I'm just loving playing last couple of years. Yeah, my Blackburn save last year that I mentioned, this Sunderland one, I'm just really, really enjoying it so much. I look forward to getting up and playing it and recording the videos. Like, that's my favourite part of the day. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoy the videos. And as I said, I'd love to see your guys' comments in. Obviously, sometimes I get some asking about the FIFA stuff, but I like to not focus on those so much because people don't ask about my Football Manager videos or my FIFA videos. And this is what I've always been here from the start. This is my greatest love, Football Manager, and this Sunderland save. That's what I'm just so happy about it. When you're in the FM save, yeah, you just love it, love talking about it. That's where I'm at right now, so I'd love to share it with you guys. Hopefully you're really enjoying it, because I am really so much. Probably one of my favorite saves I've done for a long time. That's how much I'm into it, and still so much more to be done. And by a long time, I mean on YouTube. I did a good Journeyman last year on Twitch, so yeah, the football. I'm really just in my Football Manager just enjoyment recent times. Things are all good, but we'll leave it there. Leave a thumbs up for the success once more. See you guys next time.